Ladles and jelly spoons. It's Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm here at the Montecristo, and they've just done Sticky 13. I don't know how much the pot was, but somebody was happy with it. I'll find out what it was later. I'm always doing it here. A lot of people say, well, you know, going to Montecristo again, it's boring. Well, it isn't boring. Basically, I'm going to see if I can find a load of people to talk to, see if Neil's coming. Webby's already here. I got a couple of other people in the wings that might want to come and say hello. And I can always talk about you. And I've got to turn this off. There you go, skip the advert. And I'm pretty cool, there you go. So, I've had one beer. And I'm halfway through my water, because it's a beer water. Fantastico. There's John in the background, kissing everybody. COVID's over, ladies and jelly spoons. COVID is over. So let's turn you around this way. Back of Webby's head. No, that was better the other way, wasn't it? Oh, we get a little bit of Montecristo in. Got to do the advertising for Montecristo so that Dave buys the beers. All right, Dave. Hi, Jill. That was better the other way. I don't have me, what's it called on tonight? Me, come on. That's better. I don't have me, have I got my manual focus on? No. There you go. So, thanks for all the people who came in and watched the shopping video. I decided to do that as a premiere because a lot of the videos that I just put up don't get a lot of views because they're not lives and people don't get notifications. So what I thought I'd do a premiere, then you get a notification for it. I was asked to show what shopping's like, so I went shopping this morning for a few bits, a bit of the butchers and a bit of vegetables and stuff. I'm making a moussaka at the weekend, so that's going to be cool. And that'll be in the cookbook eventually. I still haven't done that, but if you go and look at the back cookbooks, follow the link in the description here to go and register on the newsletter. And I don't send out newsletters like every day or anything like that. It's maybe once a month, and you'll see all the other stuff, and you automatically receive a link to the cookbooks for free. Okay, let's see what's on. We've got 104 people watching already. Happy Friday, Tim, says Jeff. Good evening, people, setting up as we speak. That was me. Good evening, says Derek, Nick, Craig, Charlie, Mark Hawley, Ian Fraser, Bobby Ricketts, Jamie Priest in the background. I'm a backgrounder. Craig, Daniels, Jeff Daniels, Anne-Marie, Charlie, Vincent Flanagan, Nicky's on, Vince Dunn, Anne-Marie Elton, Martin Voss, Sarah Childs, and Northman Tenerife, Stephen, Vinny M, Tim, Webby, nice caps. There you go. Do you want to come and say hello?
Sarah, we're going now, mate, seriously.
I just want to see if I'm... where are we? Are we both on? Hello? Yeah, we are. Both microphones are working. We're in shout mode, so that means when everybody comes over and starts shouting, and that's it. So, here we go. Cool dude. Is John coming over as well? What about that? Is that better? Is it focusing on me? Or do I need to get in the sun? I really don't know. It's really hot today, actually. I don't know why I got this bloody thing on. Sweating me, I nearly said bollocks then. Sue FedEx on. Debbie says hi. Simon found need help with the GGs, Webby. Need some help with the GGs. He's not here yet. He's talking to people. Let me just come in on that one. There you go. That's better. Get the blurry background. Charlotte, amazing win for the Bayern Munich. We won 3-0. Cool dude. And Brendan Scanlon is on. Scanlon, I used to actually go to school with a guy called Mark Scanlon in Bury. Mark, if you're watching, still remember you? That time in Blankenberg. Oh, I finished the water, so I'm on my second beer. You're right. It's not going to stay with two, I'm afraid. It's not going to stay with two, no. I got to get in the shade here, ladles and jelly spoons. It's way too Too hot in the sun. Tony Bennett says, hi Tim, got your Webby cap on, you here for Tenerife? We are here, Tenerife. Do you fancy a Meetup Monday with myself and Josie the Pussycats? Yes, certainly. I've actually got the thing set up, so if you go to timothydowd.com and register, I'll know that somebody's coming and we'll nip down to the El Hable. If it's just you two, we can choose where we go, but I'm hoping there's going to be a few more. I'm a vegan bean and cheese wrap for me. I'm having a vegan bean and cheese wrap, says Nick. Cool dude. Tonight we're having some potato soup with sausage. And the sausage is what's it called? The sausage is chicken. Chicken and pork mix, I think it is. I've tasted it, it's horrible. But it'll be nice in the soup, I hope. Happy weekend, says Eugene McGeever. Pauline's on. Put a bet at 25 to 1, somebody didn't finish for 5 o'clock. Peter FedEx says, hi Tim. Good evening, says Darren John. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? I noticed you got your new motorbike there, your Harley. So which one are you coming on? That's the question. Which one are you going to be riding over to Tenerife in? David Ha says, hi Tim and everyone. Right, so those of you who were on earlier with my with the shopping thing, I did that this morning with my hat cam. So, but the quality wasn't too bad actually. The quality wasn't too bad. And then I recorded my voice with the F2, and then mixed it all together afterwards. Some people were saying when I was in the supermarket itself, a lot of people were saying my voice was too low. But when I listened, I wasn't really saying much. I was just saying, here's the tins and here's the milk. So it wasn't really important, and I like the music better. So I purposefully didn't duck the music when I was speaking, when I was in the supermarket itself. All right. Oh, how you doing? So Darren, that's the burning question, yeah. Julie Daggett says, I'm a team coming to Los Chris on Wednesday. Hope the sun stays for us. Cold in England's moment. Actually, it's not too bad. We've had a couple of Kalimas and then it's cleared and come back. It's been a bit dusty, so if you got like a bit of a cough, then it's going to exacerbate it. But it's been beautifully warm, not too hot, but it is hot today. In the sun, it's way over 30 degrees at the moment. So I've got 50 factor on. As you can tell, I'm white as a sheet, look. There you go. Happy Friday, says Darren. T.O. Armstrong says hi. Vinny, bet on a horse without its jockey, they run faster and always cross the line first. Yeah, right. Charlie, Leaky Tap. The shopping vlog, that shop, the roundabout in a decade, it is, Vince. It's called the Two Trebol. It used to be called the Heaper Trebol, but they changed it to Two Trebol for some reason. And Trebol is like a 3-leaf clover, or actually the Trebol is also like the clubs of cards. So that's that. Denise is on. Hello, David and Anne. Theo, hi Tim. Charlie, who are the favourites for the Grand National, Webby? You don't have a favourite for the Grand National yet, do you? Well, he's got a cough. He comes up to me, coughs right in my face and says, it's not catching. It's his wife's birthday today. All right, Dawn, if you're watching. Pauline says, hi everyone. Rob, Tim just sent you an email. I'll check it because I got it. Perfect, thank you. Oh, can I download that? Can I safely download that JPEG? And you sent it to me at timothydowd.com. Yeah, thank you for that, because it was actually not working last week, which was weird. But there you go. Let's go live. Love the new Harley, says Debbie. Talking to Darren, bet on a horse, we've done that one. Right, so what do you all guys want to know? They're all chatting away here, and I said they'll come. I've got a couple in the background that are watching me, and they said they might come over and say hello, but they're drunk. Should we get them over? Yeah? Should we get them over? So you want to come and tell your life story live on YouTube? I got 104 people watching.
No. From the ghettos on.
They don't want to go on.
Oz, you want to go on?
They don't want to go on. He's on it in a minute. Webby's getting involved now. Why isn't it focusing on me? Hello? That's better. Oh, there we go. And where's Neil? He said he was buying a beers. John, do you want to come and say hello?
Is it not bad, son?
It's not that bad. It's just that I was
How many's on?
only
20?
182.
182. Should we get that to 300?
Let's get up to 300, yeah. Like and share, ring the little bell for notifications. So, tree surgeon's on. Hope you're feeling better, tree surgeon. Good evening, Sir Tim. Rattled here with them pills. The NHS has subscribed. Hi, everyone.
Grand National Day tomorrow, Tim.
Tony Bennett says, Tim, how do we sign to Meetup Monday? Because we can't the link. Oh, dear. I'll show you how it works. I'll show you how it works. You got to go on. I'll ask you questions. You just answer them. All you got to do is go to timothydowd.com. Bob it up, Bob. And halfway down, there's a button that says register here. And that takes you to Monday Meetup page. It tells you all about it. And then halfway down that page, the upcoming events are for register here for the April 17th. And then there's a button, a blue button. Let's do that. That says going. And when you press it, it asks you to put your name and your email address and how many people are coming. And that should just tell me then how many people are coming, and it gives me your email address so I can thingy-marooge it. So I know how many people are coming, and if the venue end changes for some reason, then we can contact you. That's a good thing. So yeah, if not, send me an email and I will register you. As long as I've got an email address for you, that's all right. So if you're having trouble on the website, which you shouldn't have, then just send me an email, me@timothydowd.com, and I'll book you in. Just I need your email address and how many people are coming. Then we can do like how many. We don't book a table because you've no need to book there, but at least I know there where to get the table and how many to expect. And Christina's always happy when there's more the merrier. Oh, it's going down too good today. And not only that, but I cheated yesterday. I had a gin and tonic in my Tim and tonic yesterday. So if you didn't see that with the drone.
Do you want a more shot?
No.
You're right.
No, I'll have another beer. If you have another.
You said beer, water, beer, water. You're going beer, 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 beer.
Bottle glass, bottle glass.
Yeah, all right, see you later, Oz. Ta, big man.
See you, Oz.
Good luck tomorrow for Luton. Yeah, good shorts. They look better on a woman. Yeah. Right, I'll get. I'll start it. Well, I'll finish.
It starts with a finish.
Yeah, I'll go get a drink. I'll get another bottle of wine, okay? And I'll get you.
But then that's it. Because I'm having soup tonight, so I've got enough calories left on my calorie daily thing to have another beer. But it's only 6:05. Oh my God! I got another hour to go. Oh dear. I should have had a water, shouldn't I? I should have had a water. Right, back to see what you guys are saying. Oh, thousands of people have said something. So where were we? Rattling the pills, we did that one. Tree. Evening. Long as the meds work. Hi everybody. TimothyDowd.com register. Is that the one? Cool dude. Is that what I called it? Cool dude. Oh, 2 people going already. It does work. I've got to log in to find out who it is though. Oh, they get sorted soon, Tree. There you go. And Pearson's Adventures are on. There's more spanners than a mechanic's toolbox here. Chelsea and the Pussycats, okay, Tim. Done. See you Monday. Cool dude. Right. Let's see if we can get somebody to talk to. Come on, John. Just come and say hello. Do you own here? You got an owner? Are you an owner?
No, we were, but because we're getting older,
You're renting now?
we're renting.
Okay.
We sold up the renting. We moved to somewhere where the wife can get in and out the pub in a buggy.
Oh, with a buggy, okay.
Because where we lived, it was there was about 20 steps to get in and out. So.
Come in. Come in. As long as you see yourself in there.
Oh, yeah.
This is John Liddles and Jelly Spoons. He's
having a drink.
He's often here. Not every day, but he's often here. And we sit down and have a chit chat sometimes when it's quiet. And so you've lived here how long now?
14 years.
14 years. And you owned right at the beginning, but now
Yeah,
you've...
we sold 2 years ago.
Okay, and you've gone into a rented accommodation because
Yeah.
your wife's the same as my wife, right? It's a limited mobility.
Yes, so she needs to get in and out the apartment in a buggy
Mm-hmm.
so she can come down the village on her own if I'm not there, you know.
To tell you off to come home back to the from the pub,
No,
basically.
she can't find me.
Can she get up the back ramp? Or is it too steep?
She has got up there.
Yeah, on her own.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
not on her own. I've been here, but.
Oh,
she
you?
can't
Oh,
get
yeah.
up. 'Cause,
Well, Chris can't get up there on her own. She
No.
can't see. So this is a perfect spot to do stuff here. So what did you do earlier before you came here? Were you working? What were you doing?
yeah, I'm afraid I was.
What did you do as a job?
I was working on the roofing and buildings.
Roofing and
that kind of
building?
thing,
And did you
replacing
retire
faces.
over here, or did you come to work over here?
No, I come to retire.
Okay,
You don't come to the sunshine to work.
that's true. Well, some people do. Some people do.
Yeah, some do, but not
Mm-hmm.
my age.
And it was before Brexit, obviously, so it was fairly easy to do
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Did you have to manage to get your TIE all sorted out and
No
everything?
problems,
No problems at all, right?
As soon as we had to do it, we went and did it straight away because we
Yeah.
already had the residence here,
Right. The green one.
green sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. You had probably the white one, or the earlier one as well, didn't you?
I want that early.
Oh, no, you weren't Franco's mate, no?
No.
And so why did you pick Kyle Savaki?
Well, we've been coming in many years, Christmas and New Year, and we usually stayed in Cristianos.
Okay.
And when we decided to retire over here, we just looked at a dozen places, and when we saw this place, we both felt it was home.
Right, so it's like small enough that it's a hometown feel, and big enough that you got everything you
Well,
have,
we didn't
really.
know it was a village. We knew actually where we were when we actually bought it.
Yeah?
No, it was because we looked at so many different places, different areas. As far as Gulfdale there and San Juan, you know.
Right. Yeah, the two like chalk and cheese.
Yeah, and this is the only place that felt like home when we both walked in. We felt it, you know. And that was it.
Would you move again, or are you stuck here now for?
Only in a wooden box.
Same as us. We're going out in a box, I think. Thank you, John. I know you're uncomfortable talking, but thank you very much.
No problem,
It's always
no
nice to
problem.
hear from people that,
Cheers to
that
everyone.
live here. Cheers, everyone. And give us a thumbs up if you liked his story there. Okay, thanks, mate. Cool dude. There we go. Let's get in the shade again. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, John's good looking. Oh, there you go.
They call me Blue Eyes.
The blue eyes, they call him. Craig and Ann, hi. Unfortunately, game that works at the moment. Oh dear. That Peaky Blinders hat, in my granddad had one just like it, says Gary. This is actually Webby's. He had a new one, and he hated the Panama hat that I had, so he brought it. So when I meet Webby, I've got to wear it, you see. Otherwise, he won't buy me a beer. Is he getting me a beer at all? He says he is, and then he doesn't. Then he doesn't come back. Oh, I was on the phone. You know, she's missing his birthday today, right?
Yeah.
And he's spending it with me. He says, "What would you like for your birthday, Dawn?" And she says, "Go out." Okay, Anne. Okay, Tim, done Monday. We did that one. There may be trouble ahead, Tim. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Well, not if you don't tell her. I'm not telling her. Actually, she found YouTube on the TV the other day and said, "Oh, can I watch your channel from here?" I went, "No, it doesn't come on the TV." Because I don't want to sneakily coming in and seeing what I'm doing. And I know you guys aren't going to tell her. It's Craig. Remember the 473 Buster Kawasaki off at Nebula back at 473. Make sure it goes the right way. Yeah, exactly. Roger Channing's on. Chrissy and I both doing the calorie control diet as well. Fingers crossed. You know, I think the whole point of the calorie control diet is not that you've got to sort of like be a slave to it, but you've got to be aware of what you're putting in your body. And I know people are saying, here he is. You talk of the devil and he shall appear.
Stop talking about me.
Yeah. So he's got a load of new stuff for his charity coming on. He's coming in to tell you about it in a minute.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, he's got cards for Dawn.
Yeah.
Good evening, Lee and Deborah. Pierce's Adventures. Really enjoy your last vlog. Jeff Down says, not bad. Checking amongst themselves. Predictive tests. Tim, my wife told me beer is empty calories, so I think that means they are free. Barry Oliver, you're right. They are empty calories, yeah?
Yes, for sure.
They are empty calories. But I'm stood up, you see, so you burn more calories when you stood up. They say, have you got a sedentary lifestyle? I said, I don't know. I don't know what sedentary means. So I don't then. Cole from Coles is a nice person. Been chatting this week, says Jamie Police. Rob says that email is about those hats. Ah, okay. So I'll download the JPEG when I get home. Field Dad tonight handed over my UK license today. Now have a Spanish permit. Sorted it all myself with the little Spanish I can speak. Well done, Stephen. There you go. Get here when you can, Webby, says Sarah Childs.
I'm here, Doc. I'm just off the pace.
Sad, not dad, says Stephen. I knew what you meant.
How many's on? Have you dropped? Or
169. I'm going to.
Yeah, 180 just now, wasn't it?
It was 180.
Somewhere, yeah.
And then you came and 20 people buggered off.
11.
Webby's with me. I'm going to put him on now because we're just going to open up. I'll give him this.
Okay, can you put on there?
I can, but
I don't want to hold it. Come on.
he doesn't want to hold it. All right.
Well, come on.
I can get the magnet. I can get the magnet. Get the old magnet out. He just wants me to stick my hands in his shirt, doesn't he?
The magnet with champagne, whatever you want to do.
So we're taking this off.
It's sunny, isn't it?
It is sunny, yeah. We've got to get in the shade. Hang on. How about that?
Well, that's better.
There you go.
I've got half a suntan now.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. So here's the Weber. So it's Dawn's birthday today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dawn.
Yeah,
21 again, love.
She is, I'm afraid. But not been very well. That's why you're thinking, why is she out having a drink?
No, they're not saying that. I said that, but they don't.
Well, she's not been out since Monday. She's had a big chest infection and a lot of coughing. So I went to the doctors on Monday. And when she says doctors, she means doctors. And antibiotics 3 days. Still got it, but it's got a lot better. So she'll probably be out tomorrow, or we'll go out for dinner tomorrow night. Or Sunday night, sorry. And I'll take her next week for go buy her a little bit of jewellery or something. Keep her happy.
Go to that blue restaurant up in the Casanova. They've opened a blue restaurant, a seafood restaurant up there.
Where's Casanova?
Casanova's that place that was hidden in Arminimi. You know, when you're coming back and you pass Tenerife Pearl coming back to the village, and at the end of the bridge, turn right up that ginnel up there.
Okay, yeah.
And there's a not brand new. It used to be the State 21 owned it.
Remember, you invited us a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you did. Casanova, yeah.
Casanova.
And Blue have taken it over, which is a seafood restaurant.
Okay.
And they do really good top-class stuff. There's a menu online if you want to have a look. I've got to join the thing because unabled, please try again. Okay, I'm back online now. Craig saying, Webby boom.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Webby says, Anne.
Yeah, and she's always...
Hi, Webby, fellow West Country man, Freya from Bristol.
West of Bristol, God, top boy. So
Top boy.
what are you? You City or Rovers? Or you Gasman or Ashton Gates, big man? What are you? Or Bar City? Could even be a Bar City boy. But you know my mate Graham Withy, ex-Coventry.
Hey, Graham, you watching?
He'll be watching. That's another episode as well, about him and Angela. Yeah, we'll have just a quick episode, that's going to be. I'll do it now.
Okay.
He's seeing her tomorrow. Yeah, I don't...
Not for Sunday lunch again.
No, I don't... I don't know if she finished it or not. But, yeah, she's inviting him round for a coffee. She loves the coffee, and he loves the afters. So they're trying to tell you something. But listen, that's enough of them.
Afters.
That's enough of them too.
We can do with the afters.
So Graham and Angela... It is Angela, isn't it? Yeah. I was right, wasn't I? I get the names wrong sometimes. Yeah, it was Angela.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah,
If it isn't, then it is now.
but thanks, pal. So, hope you have a good day tomorrow. What else?
I wanted you to talk about the charity now.
Okay.
I'm going to zoom in on you. You get in the shade somewhere.
All right.
There you go.
Well, if people don't know and they're new to the channel, subscribe and do everything you're going to do. I've done it over the past few years. A lot of charity for Help the Heroes, Lions Club, cancer, you name it. And I've done, lots and lots, thousands. When I had my pubs, and I retired 7 years ago. So I've done very little since. We've done a little bit for the children up the north, raised money and bought them various clothes and so forth, what they needed. But I thought I'd do a big one this year after the pandemic and need to get back into it and get a bit lazy. So cancer, as you know and I know, is a massive thing at the moment, wherever you are. I actually went for an MOT myself yesterday, once a year, like an MOT. So I did the usual blood test, urine test. So in 10 days' time, I'll know about my prostate and everything else. So any man out there that's not done it, and you get to my age, 65, 66 in August, go and do it. Don't think you're the biggest man on this earth. Don't be scared. Go and do it. Because if it can be caught, and if you've got something, they will catch it. So that's number one. Go and do it. So I'm going to do it probably for a company called FACT over here, big cancer charity. Obviously on the sports and memorabilia, because I love my sports, rugby, cricket, football, you name it. And I used to be on the radio over here many years ago. And then what happened was I've got a few items, sports and memorabilia, and I've got a lot at home. And I thought I'll try and ask a few people. So, if you've been listening to the, obviously Tim's blogs the last few weeks, I've got, at the moment, I've got Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan, I've got Snooker Q, signed by him, and I've got the video to prove it. I've got William Buick, the #1 rider in the world, got his cap signed and photographed. That's worth a few quid. I've got one or two other things on the way. A very good friend of mine, Ian, from Sheffield Wednesday, who used to come in my pub. Top geezer. He's rang me today and he said, Webby, I've got a couple of things you can have. He's got a list. He's got George Best, Dennis, he's got them all signed, all in one of his snooker rooms and what have you. So he's rang me today. He got something else from Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan, and he got something from Frankie Dettori, the Italian jockey. And he's going to send that in the post. But he was asking when you're going to do this charity auction, which I haven't designed how we're going to do it. We're going to put it on the podcast, we're going to do it on the radio, we're going to try and raise the awareness and get as much money as we possibly can. So that's going to be probably end of July, August sometime, which I'm looking to raise lots and lots of money. So when that comes over, every couple of weeks, then as soon as I get something in my hand, then I tell Tim and we put it on and what have you. Oh, I think we've got a builder coming. Let's have a look. Yep, there's a builder. Doing a bit of DIY, Tim, I think.
I don't think they'll pick it up on this night.
No,
so
I don't think it'll be.
so, okay. All right.
So basically, that's the charity. So it's going to be for cancer. It's going to be done over here. It's going to be done on the radio, podcast. Exactly how we're going to do it, not 100% sure. So Tim, I, and one or two other people are going to sit down, discuss it, and try and raise as much money as we possibly can. And that's how we're going to do it.
Got a couple of questions for you.
Okay. I was waiting for them.
Hope you're well.
Yeah, well, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm better.
Okay, where have you
Have a
been?
drink.
West Country, give down our best from Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Gary Taylor says, Webby decided to do a weekly sports update, been looking forward to it.
Yeah, Gaz, yeah, that's the other thing on my mind at the moment. Obviously, one or two's asked people, whether it would go well or not, I don't know. So I'm not overconfident, but Tim thinks it's a good idea.
Let's get you off my channel.
Yeah, but what it's going to do, it's going to help you. That's the reason I'm doing it for mainly, isn't it?
You're going to help me?
Well, you know I am.
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Seriously, it's not really for me. If we can pick it up and we can do whatever we can, and then we'll switch it, and we can both take a crust out of it, and that's what we do. Other people do it.
Ali Bennett saying my neck of the woods, Bristol. And Sarah Charles says, don't think Norwich or Coventry will get in the playoffs.
No, you're probably right, Sarah. I don't think we will. We got QPR tomorrow. We're taking 3,000 Strongfold. And Mark Robbins has said today that this is it. Hurt them. And don't forget, QPR have been on a real bad run. And they played West Brom last game. They were 2-0 down at the Hawthorns. They came back to draw 2-2. So they could change tomorrow, but it'll be a massive game tomorrow. Same as Norwich. I think they've got 5 games to go, everybody. This is the last one, I think, for the playoffs.
And Pearson's venture is asking whether you think Coventry could nick a playoff spot.
Well, we're just saying that.
Just saying, no.
Nick, listen, when there's hope, there's hope. Until it's mathematically gone, then you can say no. But at the moment, we've got a great side, great outfit. We haven't got a big squad. What disappointed me this week was the awards for the championship, i.e. manager, player of the awards for the end of the season. And what they said was the manager, the number one they think is going to be Vincent Kompany for Burnley. Then they said number 2 will be Carrick of Middlesbrough and Robbins of Coventry. Now, I think they've missed somebody. I think they've missed Edwards of Luton. They're in the playoffs, 4th in the league. They've got one of the smallest budgets. They only have 12,000 maximum every week. And what he's done and what they have done is absolutely phenomenal. Mark Robbins, again, similar. First 7 games without a win, playing away from home every week. Only picked up a couple of points here and there, and what we've done is absolutely superb. We're picking up 22,000 crowd every home game. And then you've got Burnley, Vincent Kompany. They have the parachute payment, 40, 50, 100 million. They better be there, aren't they? So why should he get it? That's nearly a guarantee, isn't it? Let's say it was Michael Carrick. Big club, Middlesbrough. So similar situation. So disappointed that Luton boy is not there. So that's my rant about the championship at this moment in time.
Cool, dude.
But I think with regards to doing a sports roundup, Tim's asked me, and what we said was that we're going to get together next week for a coffee. I've got a couple of good ideas, which I won't put on air at the moment. I think it might go down well, but we'll see. I've got 1 or 2 people I want to get involved, and I want to try and get, when I get people come over, anybody that's important, try and get them on the show. I've got one in June coming over, and I haven't asked him yet. He's an ex-Arsenal professional footballer.
An ex-Ars?
Ex-Arsenal, yeah. Ex-Arsenal professional footballer. I'm hoping he'll come he might even come for a walk with us. He'll come on the show for a bit. So we'll see. It's one of the things. We'll see. Time with him. Yeah, so we're getting on. I'm getting old, so it's my last chance, isn't it? To enjoy myself. And I love it.
So at least I think you got 10 or 12 or even 100 people that would watch your channel.
Yeah.
The way we're going to do it, and I've decided this, not him.
Okay, yeah. We got the main man in here. I just talk, as they all know.
The way that we're going to do it is, first of all, I'm going to record it, so it's not going to be live. It's going to be recorded after the weekend, so we got all the results in and stuff. Yeah. And then Webby's just going to chit chat about a load of stuff for about an hour, and then I'm going to cut it to the relevant bits. So cut it down to the relevant sort of sound bites.
Down to 10 minutes.
Exactly. And put in all the graphics and stuff that'll support what he's saying.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put it on my channel and his channel simultaneously.
Okay.
Now, he doesn't know he's got a channel. I've just subscribed to him. So when he puts Paul Webby Boom, I just click on his name, go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, even though he's got no videos, right?
Yeah.
And that'll give you an idea of how many people are going to be watching you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, listen, it's like it's a trolling test. We'll test it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're going to have a go, aren't we?
We are going to have a go.
Yeah, we're going to have a go, and we're going to see what we can do and so forth. I mean, we're retired now, and we're in this 23, 24, 25 degrees of sun. Look at it now, and it's absolutely beautiful. People would rip their right arm off, wouldn't it, to be where we are today?
Lee's saying, like Barnsley manager Webby, he isn't in the run, and he's done a brilliant job. I don't know what he's talking about there.
Well, Barnsley, they're obviously in the playoffs of Division 1.
Yeah.
And I've got a very good friend of mine who's just gone back now. He's a season ticket at Barnsley, and they're exactly the same. Fantastic. And they always pick the top 1 or 2. They don't do it overall about the crowds. They used to have a great club, Barnsley. Still, it's lovely club. But you're right.
Mark Robbins used to play for Norwich.
Yes, he did. Mark Robbins, boy. Yeah, he did.
Neil Luce saying, great video earlier. Tim was singing away to the tunes. The neighbours loved it. He threw a brick through the window so they could hear better. Thank you much, Craig. Hi, Fiona, says Ali. Check them themselves. Half okay. Got the sneezes and runny nose, says Craig. Craig's saying he wants to come over in September, but they're asking $6,000 for 3 weeks. That is daylight robbery, I tell you.
Silly money.
Daylight robbery.
What about the Grand? Is anybody talking about the Grand National?
No, they're talking about the. Did you watch the Bayern Munich and City game?
I actually, to be honest with you, I watched it at home. I did.
Yeah.
And I thought the game was absolutely phenomenal.
John's off.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, John.
I'm off now.
Are you off? Have they
He's
met
been
you
on.
before?
He's been on.
Have you done a little bit, John? Have you?
John's going.
All right, John boy.
Mr. Blue Eyes.
I'll see you tomorrow, big man.
Mr. Blue Eyes, thank you so much.
Big Leeds United fan.
Yes.
That's what he says. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
And he
That's
drinks
it.
John Smith's a pint. John, can we do the dance? A pint. A John Smith.
I actually did watch the Man City, and I thought it was a phenomenal game. I mean, they all talk about my love child, Grealish. I just think he's phenomenal. He had a bit of a bad start, big £100 million player going to Man City from the Villa. And recently, last month, though, he's been superb, absolutely. Haaland, was it 44 goals already? He's beaten the best already, hasn't he? Absolutely superb. And yeah, beat Bayern Munich. They looked distraught second half, they did.
Crooks Vince is saying I went to Manchester City Bayern game on Tuesday, might be going to Napoli Milan game on Wednesday.
Napoli Milan, yeah. Superb.
And Fiona Dillon says, brilliant, Tim, sounds like a plan. Lee Cole saying, hi all, Lorraine Certain, hi Webby and Steve. It's Steve, Teddy Bear, and Lorraine back home now in Scotland.
I was just, no, I'm
He's
just
seeing you. Hi, Tim, as well. Happy birthday, Dawn.
Well, Stephen, thank you, Stephen Lorraine. He's a teddy bear, which is a Rangers fan. I've known them two for many, many, many years. He used to come in my pub, have a cider and so forth. And they come over and they come down here, stay for a while. He works on the rigs.
Okay.
So he loves his gambling, loves his betting.
Well, I met him, didn't I? I think I met you, did I?
Yeah.
I think you did.
And she's a darling, absolutely lovely. Lorraine is.
Simon Farrant's on. Hopefully 3 points to Chelsea. Tom O'Gary.
3 points to Chelsea. Chelsea.
John Butcher says, do Under Armour sponsor you, Tim? What's Under Armour?
It's cricket.
Cricket?
What's Under Armour?
No, Under Armour. Like, is that what this is?
Is that? I don't know.
I don't know. This T-shirt is from Anne-Marie and David. Thank you so much. We tell people not to bring stuff, but this is the best T-shirt I've ever had.
It fitted you,
so if you are coming over, just buy me one of these T-shirts.
Oh, it fitted you then?
Yeah, there.
How many X's are on the back?
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a look. No way.
What?
No, I can't believe there's 6 X's on there.
The 6 X's?
No, take 4 off, there's only 2.
He's a sod, isn't he? He's a sod.
Unbelievable. Well, my Gloucester
Vinny's on. I like John Smith's me. Charlie says John Stones was brilliant.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Played well.
Tips to the Grand National, says Aaron.
I've had one bet on Our Power at 20-1.
Our Power.
Yeah, that's all I've had.
Is that hour like in hour of the day or hour as in
I've also got. I won't mention his name. A very good Irish jockey.
He's got an Irish jockey
yeah,
there.
No.
Is he in your back pocket? Is that it?
He's a friend of my friend's.
Friend of a friend.
And basically, this is his 4. Right, let me just find it.
Is his 4?
This is his 4 that he fancies. This is a proper northern jockey, and he is.
Is that like 1, 2, 3, 4 each way?
He is a top jump rider. Let's see if I can find. And this is the 4 that he sent to my pal. Hi mate. It says, hi mate. All good, thanks. Hope you're well. I like a few. He likes Longhouse Poet, Galvin, Any Second Now, and Mr. Coffee. That's the 4 he likes. That's from a proper Irish jockey who's a top. He's been riding today at Sedgefield. Okay, I'm not giving any more tips away. That's the 4. But I fancy Our Power.
I have to tell people right now that gambling is a gamble.
Yeah.
Don't gamble with any money that you can lose.
Exactly.
Only gamble with money that you're not allowed to use.
Don't gamble.
You don't gamble at all. But if you like a little bit of a flutter, then that's okay.
Just
but basically, only use money that you could. Don't bet the house or the rent on it. Okay.
Don't gamble if you're in a real bad position. If your head's basically downstairs.
Exactly.
And don't gamble if you're trying to chase, because it doesn't work. I've been a bookie in my pubs for a while, and there's only one winner, and that's the bookie.
The bookies.
Believe me, every time. But little 5 here, little 10 there for the national tomorrow. Yep, super. Have a go. How many have we got on there? We lost a few.
No, 183 now.
Oh,
Denise Pearson, Webby, my dad, and Pearson's Adventures granddad used to play for Barnsley back in the 50s. He used to get £5 a game.
I think she did that. And I'll tell you who I had in here. We had who I met. Ex-Barnsley goalkeeper.
Ex-Barnsley goalkeeper?
Yeah, no, yes, ex-Barnsley. And he was
yes.
England under 23.
Was he Welsh?
Trainer.
No, yes.
Dave Watson.
Dave Watson, there we go.
Dave Watson. Remember Dave Watson?
I don't remember.
And he has his own podcast now.
I remember the old Manchester City goalkeeper.
Joe Corrigan.
No, Harry Dowd.
That's going back a bit, isn't it?
That's going back a bit because he's my dad's cousin.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Harry Dowd.
Super.
Broke his finger, his little finger.
Okay.
And he's only the little finger, broke it, but he ruined it,
Yeah.
killed his career.
Can I just change the subject very quickly?
You can
Rugby union.
Just 2 seconds.
Okay,
I just want to say,
go on. More questions,
what else we got? Dad the Piercer did that one. Paul Webby interview. Craig's put a link up to the interview we did over there for 2 years ago.
No.
So if you want to go and see the Paul Webb interview.
Fine. That's the first one.
That's the first one we did, yeah.
Cool.
Mark Wiltshire saying evening. So Webby, who's the favourite of the Grand National? We did that one. Best GG Webby. The clothing brand you're wearing, Tim. It's the clothing brand. Okay, that's the Under Armour. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Under Armour as well. Any second now going for?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah Child's going to any second now. Lol, Gary, 3 points in Brighton to Chelsea tomorrow, hope Webby. Best advice for gambling is keep your money in your pocket.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only bet what you can afford to use, thank you. Ask Webby what he thinks of Wolverhampton Wanderers' chances of tomorrow against Brentford.
That's... I could be on the fence there, because it's Jason and 3 Ulsters are going to watch football here in Callio. He's a Wolves fan. They're a great playing football side, Portuguese, a lot of them, but they've had a few managers lately. They do play well. And Brentford again, they're like Brighton, Fulham, aren't they? Mm-hmm. They're underachievers. They're smaller clubs, but they're playing super. They play for each other. Mm-hmm. I think that's a fence job. I think that's a draw. That's a fence job. Wolves, Brentford.
Best advice for gambling, keep your money. You probably did that one. Only bet for blah blah. Watson, blonde-haired boy, let in 6 against Chelsea, and never the same again.
Oh, did he? Dave Watson let 6, did he? Never told me that. He'll be over again soon. I'll speak to him on that one.
Webby, if you like your podcast, best football one is called Under the Cost. Absolutely brilliant.
Under the Cost, okay. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. I'll have a look at that then.
Okay. And Louise Holt says we'll be coming on Tuesday. See you soon, Terry and Louise.
Super.
Terry and Louise.
Yeah. Hi, Tal.
Are you coming on Tuesday? You're going to miss Meetup Monday. Well, you can actually come to Freaky Friday and buy the beers. There you go. Right, we're...
Ray Duff as usual. Ray's not on tonight?
Ray's not on tonight. 190 people watching.
Fantastic.
If you've just joined us, we're in the Montecristo, which is the local bar here in Kayasavaki. And I've got it here, all right?
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah. And it's Freaky Friday. What Freaky Friday is me just in a bar chatting and shooting the moon. And Webby's been a mate for a long time, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if Webby got a channel? And so we're testing it on here, if people think it's a good idea, and it looks like it is. So next week we're going to meet up for a coffee and find out what we're going to do. But basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to record him pontificating after the sport. When does the sport start, really?
It never stops. The trouble is when football finishes in May, then you've got the cricket, you've got rugby league is now in the summer as well. Mm-hmm. There's always some. I could talk about any sport within reason, apart from American. Mm-hmm. I'm not into American sport whatsoever. If you want to talk about cricket, rugby union, rugby league, football, obviously, horse racing, etc. We'll have a little chat about it. It's not a problem. That's why I enjoy the sport.
So it'll be a sort of a roundup of the week's sport, whatever it is in the world, and a bit of banter, maybe. Yeah. We'll
have a lot. Listen, that's what it's all about. I'm a bit of banter. Listen, at the end of the day, my life has revolved about this, as you know, nothing else.
What, your moustache?
Yeah, Tom Selleck moustache. No, show me there.
They'll all be doing it tomorrow.
I can't build a house. That's number one. Okay. Don't think I should have married a builder.
You should have married a builder.
She should have as well. But it's with this, it's with that, and that's what I love. I love talking to people, anybody, and if I can make people smile, make them happy, then that's what it's all about. Isn't it? But the sport thing, yeah, I'm still a bit apprehensive, but again, if we have a go, who knows? Yeah. I've been on a few other channels, I think.
Now, I know him. He's going to go, the first one, he'll have like 20 people watching and go, oh, no, we're not doing it anymore. But you've got to stick with it, right?
I know. Well, you know more than I don't. I've never done it before in my life until I come on with you. That's for sure. But it's the way to go. It's what digital technology is doing, isn't it?
Exactly.
It is. And if we can do it, then yeah, I'm up for it.
It won't be a live. Eventually, it might end up being live. But
yeah. Eventually, yeah, we'll see.
It might be alive because then you can interact. You like interacting with people, right?
It's where it takes us.
Exactly. And the thing is, I can't give him the feedback because I know nothing about sport, as you can probably tell.
But it just gives you another avenue to discuss about
Yeah, right.
charity,
Yeah.
sport, and what have you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I've gone a few other tube, and I think, he's got 506 people watching. And I'm thinking, he's cheesy, he's miserable. How has he got that? So, and I'm looking at you, Mr. Technical, and you talk superb, you're posh. I'm rough and ready, you're posh. If you pardon the expression.
Posh Spice. You're Old Spice then.
In the
If
nice
I'm Posh
possible
Spice,
way.
he's Old
And I'm
Spice.
thinking, we've got to get that 200. We've got to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't do second best, in my football.
He's going to be disappointed, I tell you.
I don't do
But
I don't do second
I mean,
best.
I know a few people in the past that have got football. My left leg has just gone numb where my phone was.
Your phone's up there.
Yeah, my phone was in my pocket, but my leg's gone numb where the phone was.
Yeah.
I reckon that phones are bad for you. You heard it here first.
Okay.
Anyway, and I've looked at some of the football things, and they get thousands and thousands of views because there are thousands and thousands of football fans, and they're all searching for football.
And it's just fans, isn't it? It's not.
Right.
It's not sort of people that's played the game or whatever. It's basically fans that.
But if we can get some people on Zoom or on whatever to come and say hello as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you can bring guests in,
For sure. Yeah,
especially the people who come over on holiday, then that is going to boost that channel.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like the Joe Rogan experience in English.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's an idea on an idea. We'll
It is an
start it
idea.
and we give it a bash.
Exactly.
And it's a bit of fun, and we're going to have a go, aren't we?
So we're going to read some more things now.
And if Dawn says I can do it now, because she was the one that I had to.
Oh, she's into it now, is she?
Well, she knows what I'm like. You see, I taught she says, listen, just use your savvy, keep it calm, and do what you're good at. And she says yes. So I've got her approval, and if I got her approval, then away we go.
Barry Oliver's coming over in 2 weeks. Webby, if you podcast best, that's called Under the Cosh, COSH.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the one.
The football one.
Okay.
If Newcastle get to top 4 Champions League, Ronaldo has a clause in his contract that will join them on loan, apparently.
Yeah, I've read that.
Louise saying, see you then.
Because their manager has just gone, isn't he? The one they got over.
You need a Webby moustache. I had a moustache when I got married the first time, and that was it. I don't want it again.
I've had a moustache for it.
Oliver's bored. Yeah. Does Webby play pool? Do you play pool?
I can play pool.
Oliver's bored is my nephew. All right, Ollie.
Hi, Ollie. So when he says Oliver's bored,
That's his name.
Oh, sorry. It's not BORED. He's not bored of me and you talking.
No. Well, yeah. Oliver's bored is his handle. That means.
Oh.
It's like yours is Paul Webb, mine's Timothy Dowd.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
And it's Craig. Orcus Whaling. He's back on Orcus Whaling. Back out the 2nd of May for 8 days. Cool. Do you play pool? Mine coach Tim, do you think you could wear the cap every day and grow a moustache?
Do behave.
I can say the F word after the first 8 seconds, can't I?
There you can.
JJG, Tim and Webby. Ali Bennett, neither do I, Tim. There you go. Me and the missus are coming to Deck on 3rd of May. Can't bloody wait, says Mick Paxton. Fiona Dillon, love the idea of Webby on YouTube. Can't wait to subscribe to it. You can actually subscribe to him right now by going to his channel, Paul Webb. But what I'll do is I'll do a link. I'll put a link in the description. What does Webby think of Luton Town might get promoted to the Premier League?
Phenomenal. They're one of my big. I'm one of their big fans. As I said early in the show, that they have the awards at the end of the season, manager award, top player of the award, and the manager Edwards is not in the top 3. You've got Burnley, Middlesbrough and Coventry. I can understand, but with Luton, they're the bottom 3 for budget. Budget means the amount of money they've got to spend for salaries, so and so forth. All right, I don't think. All right. I might not know
all right, football.
Keep it on set. So that's that. And what they've done, they have a team. If I said to you, give me a Luton Town player, I think you couldn't do it. No, you couldn't. But
I'll give you a Luton Town player. Harry Styles.
That'll do, top boy.
There you go.
But phenomenal. I love them, but they will go up, they will come straight back down. They've only got a small ground. They're looking to have a new one being built. But they get the parachute payments and all this type of stuff. So, yeah, superb.
Kerry says, my son's watching the Torquay Wrexham tomorrow. Hope Torquay win.
Torquay Wrexham. Well, Torquay, I'll tell you, that's the English Riviera. Torquay, I'm not too sure where they are in the league, but Wrexham had a phenomenal win last week, 3-2, home to Notts County. That's another big story when Ben Foster's come out of retirement, played for United. He was on £5 a week. He was on 600 a week for the club before, if I remember. That was his highest ever pay. He's come out of retirement from Watford, and he played for Wrexham. And he played for Wrexham when he was about 20 years ago as well. And he saved a penalty against Notts County last week.
My mum and dad got burnt in Wrexham.
In what respect?
Well, they don't mess around at crematoriums.
Timothy.
What? Timothy. Mick
Timothy.
Paxson has sent us a beer. Thank you, Mick.
Thank you, Michael. Good after you, big man.
Good health. Good health.
Yeah, that's good. So that's Torquay. I'll tell you, used to be a big fan of them.
Have we got an update on Graham, Webby?
I think, yeah, Graham and Angela. I did say it earlier on, but I did speak to him on the way up, and I said, Greg, listen, I'll be on with Tim in a minute. I said, what's the update, son? He said, I haven't seen her this week. She's had to get rid of her dog in the nicest possible way. Whatever dog she's had for 2 years, it was a rescue dog, and it was a bit of a problem. So it's gone to a very good friend who has 2, and it's enjoying itself. So it was the right idea.
It's not the local restaurant, is it? No.
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
got. Stop it. It's gone to the right place. So she's happy.
The right place.
And he is off round to Angela's tomorrow. I think.
Tomorrow, Saturday lunch. Saturday for coffee.
For coffee.
For coffee.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Nudge,
So
nudge,
he'll
I
be
mean-
watching this. He'll be watching this. Angela,
He's not coming on.
listen. Just look after
She's
my
not
pal
called
Greg.
Angela.
No, it is Angela, isn't it? Oh, it is. Stop it. Oh, I'm terrible with women's names.
Alan's asking a question.
Okay, go on.
Are
Al.
there any local teams, non-league amateur, go and see around PDLA, Adeje, Los Cristianos? Not really. CD Tenerife is the only
No,
one.
CD
really.
Tenerife, which obviously that's something that I want to get involved with my podcast. I haven't spoken to him yet, but I will do, and that will come on. But there is another team called CD Mourinho, which plays just next door to the Green Hospital in the middle of town.
Okay.
I've been there a couple of times, watched them play. So that's the local
Mourinho.
team. CD Mourinho.
CD Mourinho,
They're
okay.
like 2 leagues below.
Okay, so that's exactly what Alan's looking for.
CD Mourinho.
Okay. And
Mourinho.
when's the season finish here?
Well, they're going to be. I think they're about the end of May, aren't they? About Mayish. I'll find out.
Ask whether he knows anyone from Stoke City. Zazorkas.
Stoke City. I could talk about any club, don't I?
No, but you know any of the players personally?
No, I did. The guy called Pickering went to Coventry, and he was a fullback. And there was Mike Pedgick. Remember him? He was left fullback, wasn't he? Stoke City.
I don't remember him. No.
No, I do. Hang on. Shush. Stop it.
Stop it.
So,
Centre 7.
Listen.
Centre 7.
Listen. This is a serious show. This is
a serious show.
I've got to get me.
People come on here for me being fat and getting drunk.
You've invited me on.
I did.
Right, your City Tenerife fixtures. So if we go to the last one, then we'll know when they finish, won't they?
Okay. While you're doing that, Rigor Morty says Leeds versus Liverpool Monday evening will be one hell of a match. Leeds will do the double on Liverpool for the first time in a long time.
Right, the last game is Zaragoza Tenerife, May the 28th.
May the 28th.
So you took end of May, all right?
Okay, and that home or away?
Oh, that's away.
Away, okay.
Right, what was that, Leeds on Monday?
Rigor Mortis, it's not his real name.
Who are they playing?
Says Leeds versus Liverpool on Monday.
I haven't seen them Monday, like 8 o'clock kickoff, obviously. Again, well, Leeds got, I was going to say...
Hi, Tricia.
They got absolutely smashed, didn't they, last week? Who beat them at home, 5-1?
Neil Lewis has just said something.
They were 1-0 up there, weren't they?
Neil Lewis just said... In fact, I'm going to do this. Neil Lewis, thank you so much. He said...
Oh, I've not got some...
Says it all, Tim. We've got everything available on the TV and we watch you on a Friday night because you provide better content. Thank you so much. That gladdens my heart.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
That gladdens my heart. I've got to finish here.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? You've always got to finish on a high.
Just booked to go to the National League playoff final. Says Pearson's Adventures. That's Lee.
Who's playing?
First week in May, football finishes, says Craig.
Okay, yeah.
Not here, end of May.
I'll tell you, I forgot, I've got something else that's going to be coming. Neil Harris used to be manager of Millwall.
Not Neil Patrick Harris.
Played for Millwall many times, a legend there. And he lives in Southend. My pal sees him on a Friday, has a quick drink with him. He's now manager of Gillingham. So we spoke to him last week. Said Webby's doing a charity for cancer, bum. And he says, could you get him something? And just thought of it now. So he's going to try and sort that one out.
Cool dude.
And there was someone else's one. I've just got to follow these. I've got to make a note of these and just follow them all up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get home early tonight because I got potato soup waiting for me. Somebody's asking about my diet. Hang on, who was that? Mark LSE, how's the diet going, Tim? You lost much? To tell you the truth, I think it's all water at the moment because I was 124 kilos at the beginning of April and I'm now 120, so 4 kilos. But I think that's mostly water.
Yeah. 70% of your body is water.
I can drink 8 pints and that's like 4 kilos.
Well, since we were talking last Friday,
yeah,
I've got closer to you.
Yeah.
Is that unbelievable?
He comes up to me and says, "I've been to the doctors, I got a cough, but I'm not catching."
It's not catching.
No.
Hey, unbelievable. That's a good shout, that, wasn't it?
We're going to finish it here.
Oh, we?
Yeah, we're going to finish it.
We could go for hours, couldn't we?
We could. I mean, Neil didn't turn up, or he's here didn't.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know whether he's.
But anyway, we'll get him next time.
Yeah,
Neil from Wales. He's got a great business there with his closed circuit CCTVs and all that. So,
do you want me to get with you next week sometime in the morning? We'll see. If you don't want too much of me, I can understand. But it's just that you ask me.
You can come on anytime you like.
You just
and
ask
not
me.
only that, but we're going to have to get together to find out when we're going to record your first.
Right, that's a good shout.
And the thing is, what we'll do is we'll just record it and see what happens. We'll watch it back. We won't put it online.
No, okay.
I'll tell you what I might do. I said I wouldn't do this, but I'll tell you what I might do. We've got members here where you can join the channel. And I can put up member-only videos.
Okay.
And if I put a member-only video up, then it's only available for members. And I might do that.
Get their answer.
And get your answer, right? So if you're a member of the channel, I'll put it up as a member-only video. Now, for those of you saying, "Oh, it's not fair," don't worry, you get to see it later. But I'll ask for their opinion first, and then if they say, "Yeah, it looks okay," then I'll put it on.
What we'd like to do is ask their views.
Right.
Say, Tim, get Webby to do so and so. Don't do that.
Right.
Do this. This is what I'd like to listen to.
Okay.
And that's the thing, because it's the listener's choice, isn't it?
It is.
They want to know.
In fact, Kevin Scotsman has always said, put out as much crap out as you can and find out what works, and then do more of what works. It's easy.
You're looking at me then when you said put as much crap
I was looking in the
Timothy,
ether.
do you want another drink, do
in the ether. And I'm not allowed.
No. You are. Don't tell Christine, because I won't.
I'm not having another one. She can hear me, but
Keep it yourself.
She can hear me, but she can't see me.
She's not. He's not having no more, Christine, I promise you. I do tell white lies on a Friday.
White lies on a Friday.
White lies on a Friday. Come on, Gloucester.
Okay.
Last we go, Gloucester Bath tonight. I want to get home for that. 7:45. We'll have a quick couple now. King's Zone, both playing so-and-so. So it's a massive game. It'll be a packed house, 15,000. I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch it with the King's Zone boys. Come on, Gloss.
There you go. Gloucester Bath, that means he's having a bath this week.
Well, no, it's a big local derby. It's your Newcastle, Sunderland, Celtic, Rangers. Gloucester Bath is massive.
Let's move back. Let's move back. We've got to get a bit of space. A bit of space.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Google thinks you might like this one next. If you want to support the channel, you can do it right here. And you can subscribe for free here, and I'll put the merchandise over there in the corner. This is Tim Dowd and Webby for Living with MS in Tenerife on a Freaky Friday, saying thank you so much for everybody. Thank you for everybody who watched the video. Everybody who, go back and watch the video that we did before this and all the walks in the mornings, and go to the short shelf. I do 2 videos, sometimes 3 videos a day, telling you all about the weather and what we eat. And see you. Wouldn't want to be you.
I'm great.